Hi guys, so welcome to Trap Master. This is combination of Caitlyn and Timo. Both of these champions puts trap on the opponent deck, and then when drawn, it will have a significant effect on the opponent, either dealing damage to their Nexus or dealing one damage to their units. So this is my version of traps deck with Timo and Caitlyn. And most of the decks are building this deck with the top end having the Corina, as the top end, the Corina Mastermind, wherein you can either plant 5 flash bomb traps from the opponent randomly or activate the effect of all traps in the top 5 cards of the enemy deck, which is if you put a lot of mushrooms on the opponent, there's a possibility that Corina, when dropped at turn 6, will deal an insane amount of damage to the opponent. But I did not go in that direction. Instead, I go for more value with Curious Shellfolk, because Curious Shellfolk is very good when it comes to providing more value and giving us more possibilities in this deck. So for Curious Shellfolk, when we this doesn't need to be introduced anymore, because this is one of the popular cards and one of the strongest Bundle City cards. So when you pick a non-champion card from randomly selected options, create a copy in hand and reduce its cost by 1. So the combo is always dropping the Curious Shellfolk with Trinket Raid back up in hand, because in that case, if ever opponent goes for the removal with Curious Shellfolk, you'll still get the value that you can get for the effect of Trinket Raid. And with the effect of Curious Shellfolk, the trade will be positive for you. Even if Curious Shellfolk is removed, you'll get more value in that play. But anyway, if Curious Shellfolk is left unchecked in the field, it will give us a lot of value and a lot of damage that the opponent cannot stop anymore. So I choose this one because this is more flexible and it has more. I think it is more powerful rather than the play effect of the Corina Mastermind. And that is all for the explanation of the deck. So the deck basically is Timo deck. So for Timo, if we plant a lot of mushrooms in his deck by effect of Timo, when Timo strikes, it plants 5 poison puff cups or mushrooms in his deck. And in this deck, we have a lot of ways to put mushroom in the opponent's deck, like Poison Dart and Puff Cup Peddlers and those cards. And since we have Timo in the deck and we can easily put mushrooms in the opponent deck, which is considered as a trap, Caitlyn, therefore, if Caitlyn, if five, if there will be 5 traps that is activated, Caitlyn will flip. And if Caitlyn strikes, uh, he she will also deal damage to the opponent equal to the number of traps that he's activated. That is why Caitlyn is very good combo with Timo, because they are built in deck together, built in by Riot. Okay, so that is all for the deck explanation. So I have some interesting games with Caitlyn Timo. That is all. Thank you for all the viewers that are watching the video, and see you again next video. Kay Timo Ezreal versus this is Ezreal Caitlyn versus Timo Caitlyn. So we got the Shellfolk. I think that's good for us. But Shellfolk is a bit dangerous because he'll probably have the Aloof Traveler that can discard our Shellfolk. So in this matchup, we just have to play patiently because opponent has a lot of removals that can remove our Yuumi. So we can, if we go for Timo, he goes for Thermo Beam. That will be sad for us, but I think we cannot do anything about it if he has thermo beam. Just let's just pass. Let's play this patiently. So planting 5 mushroom in his deck as early as turn 1 doesn't do anything.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
So now we can go for Teemo. We can attack, or we can go Poison Dart. I think Poison Dart is better, so that we can deny one mana from him. Okay, next turn. Depending on opponent, we can take Oncologies, or we can just pass if he passes. Okay, so good. That's good for him. He gets a card. So we'll also get our own card. What is the best one here? The best one will probably be some fumes, and it is easy to trigger the effect of some fumes here. Next turn, so we can go for open pass. If it drops Caitlyn or Ezreal, we can remove it with some fumes.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
Exactly what we predicted. Purple Berry Shake is good for surprising with team. So we can go for Purple Berry Shake and then some fumes the Ezreal. So this will be surprising for him. You won't expect that. Okay, that's very good for us. That's a very good trade. We remove one of his champions with a free card from Oncologies. Over Peacemaker. Okay. So we have to pass. So this turn we can drop the Teemo. If he goes for Mystic Shot, wow. That's fine. 1 mana trading for 3 mana is very good for us. So we can drop the other Teemo. If he goes for Mystic Shot, that will be bad for him. Let's also drop the Baka Peddler. This is 4 damage for the opponent. Furious Shellfox. 2-shot barrage. Dealing 2 to Teemo. Let's try Purple Berry Shake for the Teemo. We get the value for the mushroom and we protected Teemo for a little while. Then we can drop the Shellfolk. There will be no removal for Shellfolk at 2 mana. Water Pulse and Frank. Let's see what we can get from the opponent. Whispered Words is good. Let's drop the Time Trick for the free value. Doping Telescope will be very insane. Then we can drop the Doping Telescope for another value. We could get the Bundle City Mayor. Okay, so now he has to remove the Furious Shellfolk. We already had a lot of value. Bundle City Mayor for free value. Let's get the Potoporo.
I should make a speech. Yes. Where's my speech?
Oh wow, the
Okay.
mustachiness himself!
That's a lot of value for that card. So let's drop the Doping Telescope. We could get the Sheriff. I think Sheriff is good to remove Ezreal. And they will not play around that card. Let's also draft the Potoporo. And we can attack with everything.
You're between me and glory.
Retreating friends!
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
From all the regions we are.
I'll try to remove the, of course, the Bando City Mayor because that is the one that has a lot of value.
Charge! I'm so good, I surprised myself.
We can drop the Bomber Twins.
Let's take it for
Servarium is very insane. That's fine though. Trinket Raid. And then let's remove one of his blockers. So this is a very good way to drop the Sheriff.
Bilge water's lawless. Bounties.
So everyone will be vulnerable. We can kill the Ezreal if we want to. But if we don't want,
I think we have something on that
so let's try. Let's try doing this.
This world has spoken.
So let's try this one.
It doesn't add up.
Keep it down to 5.
So close.
Okay, that's fine.
The risks.
Jump one. Pokey stick.
Let me get you that file.
So he starts with Station Archivist. We can drop the Trump Pump for 3 blocker. He attacks with Ezreal. We have Wallop to stop him from doing something. So he draws 2 as well as the free mushroom. So he gets the mushroom.
Find you a formidable foe.
Okay. Let's poke the opponent. We're down to 1. So let's drop the Caitlyn.
Hot on the trail.
Still attack with Ezreal.
Back it up.
Another
We can block that with the Wallop. And then we'll finish off the opponent with the mushroom.
No way.
So if he gets mushroom, he'll die. No mushroom. See what we can get with we just need to go wider from him. He's just looking to get.
Help when I can. Shut up when I can.
So let's try to get wider. If we have more units, 1 damage can easily penetrate
My
it.
wounds too long.
And summon what? Okay. Let's see if we can get something that can deal damage with Trinket Raid. Probably just Pokey Stick or Mystic Shot or anything that deals damage. Oh, we can drop the Scrap Dash Assembly. If we drop the Scrap Dash Assembly, it will be 2 units and he no longer has mana. So we win this matchup. GG. Oh, this is our friend John Doe. So he's playing Field the Rush. This will be very interesting. In this matchup, we need to look for Shelf Poke because that will give us a lot of value. So probably 1 Trinket Raid plus 1 Shelf Poke can hopefully win us the game. Opponent will ramp this match. This is safe. We can safely drop the Teemo so that next turn Teemo will deal 1 damage and 3-5 mushrooms from the opponent. And this is free. We'll swing our Teemo here. We'll drop the ramp card, I think.
These old eyes
I know ramp card yet. If he attacks, I think I happily take
in
that.
Avarosa's name.
So we're not really in a rush here. We can pass. Because if we drop something, that will be bad for Avalanche. So now that we get the Caitlyn, we can easily drop the Caitlyn here.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest
Let's attack with
partner
these
I've
two.
worked with.
Look out for Reavers. Light the signal fires.
So we are putting traps in the opponent's deck. Hopefully we can get the Shelf Poke. So let's see if we could get the Shelf Poke here. We can skip this one. See if we could get the Shelf Folk. Okay, no Shelf Folk yet. Let's pass. So the opponent is in range for Avalanche or Blighted Ravine. We drop the Puff-Cub Peddler, and then opponent goes for Avalanche. 2 of our units will leave, and then we can focus stick
You'll
the
find it.
Faces of the Old One. Plus, we can also redevelop another team. So we can go for this
Have a
thing.
mushroom. Have 3.
Heard about
Right.
you.
Looks like the opponent doesn't have anything. Okay. Now, if we go for Chomp Womp, then we'll try to flip the Teemo. We have another Teemo in case he goes for Avalanche. And since he did not go for Avalanche last turn, there's a possibility that the opponent doesn't have Avalanche. Looks like it. We can drop the Chomp Womp. If he goes for removal, we can.
Uniforms do like a woman.
So let's try to
Grow free.
swing with Teemo.
I've always been a fun guy.
Armed and ready.
So let's swing with everything here. So let's all in. Let's all in on our damage. So let's all in. $74 puff caps. So now we can pass. Just one. Why we got the Shelf Folk? So he goes for Aurelion Soul. We can drop the Curious Shelf Folk plus the Trinket Raid. We can block this easily.
Excuse you.
I think we are safe at 8 mana. At 8 at 10 HP, we are safe at 10 HP. Curious Shelf Folk will go crazy with. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we're down to 2. That's very surprising. So now let's go Trinket Raid. Of course, this is Otterpus. Then we'll drop the Otterpus. Let's go prank the opponent. Fail the rush. Will be at 11 mana, but we cannot cast that. So let's just get that Fail the rush. Let's get the free Fail the rush. Another Otterpus. See what we could get. Star Shaping is good for healing our HP. And then we can pass. Even if Aurelion Soul flips, let's just open attack to give him more mushrooms. So that will be 2 damage. If we attacks with
Never know
Teemo,
what hit 'em.
So we are threatening lethal at the moment. Then I think we'll just decide what we'll do later on. If we go for Champ Womp, he can easily remove our attackers. And the free chip damage that we could get. How many? I think it's just 1 damage we go for. If we attack with everything. So let's just attack with Teemo. And then
A Vandal Scout learns by doing.
let's attack with Teemo. Okay.
What once was two, now is one.
So he has 160 puff caps. Let's drop the Otter boost. Let's see if we could get something that is valuable from him. Forge. Cosmic Race.
They grow up so fast.
Give me something that deals damage to opponent. These are all bad cards.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Wow, 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 wow. Star shaping. So let's photo cannon here to give him more mushrooms. Another photo cannon. To give him more mushrooms. We can go for Pokey Stick. Living Legends.
Bullseye.
The light of my star warms the heavens.
+2. Let's take this stun. Okay, he got the Falling Comet. Opponent is at 172. He just needs to draw 9 puff taps. Wow, he returned 1 Ezreal in his deck. Wow, he is returning more Aurelion souls in his deck. So let's see. 9. Just give me 9 mushroom. Oh, that's whoa. Easy. GG. That's a very close one. Pantheon deck. Pantheon Yuumi versus our trap deck. get the team. So we got the mini morph, that's very good. We can use the mini morph
3, 4.
to stop his. Oh no. So we can no longer attack next turn because we're in threat of being sharp-sighted. If he taps out of mana, we can attack with team. But if okay. Oh, that's very good. He's saying that he doesn't have sharp sight. He's telegraphing that you can attack, brother. I don't have sharp sight. This will be the... Okay, I'll take that. Weaken. Rising spell force can surprise opponent. This is +4 +0.
Astounding.
That will be surprising.
Lie ahead.
I think he'll go for single combat. So if we go Rising spell force, he needs. Let's use this so that he'll trade sharp sight for this. Okay. He needs to use sharp sight to protect his Saga Seeker. Is it enough? Okay, so that's good. That's enough.
Push on without me.
So we can attack with... Let's drop the Contrologist. A8. Outer push. Outer Trinket Raid will be good later. Has a lot of applications. So he takes 4 damage, down to 15. Field of Duran. That's fine. You can keep all your value on that Saga Seeker. I will just minimorph that if it gets out of control. You can block that easily. So if that Saga Seeker grows into a very big unit with Overwhelm, that will be the time that we have to minimorph that. But for now, we are fine with that. Poison Dart. Let's go Time Trick. Let's see what we could get. Caitlyn is good, but we're looking for Shelfo. So let's skip Wallop. This is good enough for this matchup. We can grab the other Time Trick. Let's look for Shelfo. Skip for Shelfo. Team. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So let's try to attack with Timo.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
He has 3 cards.
Swiftly.
Let's just try.
Yes.
Okay, no sharp sight. It confirms that the opponent doesn't have sharp sight. So we can take note of that the opponent doesn't have sharp sight. So next turn, if he goes for Pantheon, which is already flipped, we can focus stick plus minimorph that, depending on the Pantheon. Puff Cup.
The soldier stands among us. We are all soldiers this day.
So let's poke the Pantheon.
Bullseye.
Pasca Peddlers. Just no spell shield, please. No spell shield. No spell shield. Here's quick attack element. So it's not too hot. We can block that. We can drop the Pasca Peddler.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
So let's take it. Let's take this like a champ. We're not scared. Let's drop the Pasca Peddler.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
I've heard about you. Today we are destroyers.
Be bold and show no fear.
So we can mini-morph this
There they go.
and attack with Teemo.
Armed and ready. Grow free.
Wow, he has sharp sight. Okay. He has mini-morph. We can block. If he doesn't have overwhelm, we are not dying yet. We can safely block.
The soldier stands among us. We are all soldiers this day.
See what we could get here. Wallop will be good. Here's Fury quick attack. He does not have scout. Let's do face sprout. Then let's see if we could get the everything is bad for us. So now we have to drop the poison dart.
They will know.
We have to block feed everything.
Persistence is key.
We're down to 3.
I surge. Oh dear.
Let's see if he has the... Okay. He does not have the rally.
Me? Miss? Not by a long shot.
We will find you a good death, my friend. I know. I am ready.
Here is shell focus prank. Can it change anything? Prank. Give me something. Wow. Single combat will be good. We can equip the quick with. It looks like his hand is a champion. Either a Zoe or
There's no shortage of possibilities, but there's always
it's either a
best
Zoe
path.
or a either a Zoe or a Pantheon. So let's attack with Curious Shellfolk. He's at 64 pack caps. We have single combat to try to kill the Pantheon. He has Zoe. He has Yuumi on the mini team. So that means that his hand could probably be the spell because I already killed one Pantheon. So there's a low odds that he has another Pantheon in his hand. So by making Curious Shell for quick attack, he needs to sacrifice one of his units to block the Curious Shell Folk. And we have single combat to try to kill the Pantheon in case he goes aggressive with that. Let's attack with the quick attack Hellfolk. Let's attack with that. So the safe play will be blocking with Saga Seeker. Okay, down to 7. Ah, he has Zoe.
Your wife doesn't understand, silly.
He has Zoe. So let's see what we could get. Or
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
plant or flash bomb traps if you the top that cards in the enemy deck. And deal damage to the enemy next is equal to the number of your traps activated this round. If we go for single combat with Caitlyn, do we win the game? Okay, we win the game, but let's just go with Trinket Raid for style points. We can even win with Mystic Shot. So let's take that.
There they go.
And then let's do this one as well as this one. So this is just for style points. Okay, GG. GG. So Curious Shellfolk coming in clutch there. Wow, deal 8 damage. So that's a very insane ending. We'll take that.